Hi guys, it's Dreena. I'm going to share a very quick cooking video with you, and I wasn't planning on doing this. I just hopped out of the bath and my kitchen's a mess. I have no makeup on, not even any lippy, so this is about as real life as you get, guys. So I'm going to just turn the camera around and show you what I'm doing. And the reason I want to do this today is because I think that a lot of people just struggle with quick meals, like especially in the summertime when it's hot, and what to do and how to get like something nutritious on the table really quickly. So I wanted to show you what I'm doing tonight, and this is something that I do, or like a variation on this I do fairly often. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what's up. Okay, I am going to try and do this without jostling the camera too much, but I have it on a tripod, but I want to move it around, so yeah, I'll just wing it here. So what I have on the grill, this is a Burville grill. I think it's called the Smart Grill, and I posted about it once, so I will share the link on my blog for it. I'm going to put the camera down for a second. But it's really handy because I can have this indoors, and I don't use it a lot in the winter, but in the summer I do use it. I guess just because it's warm and I want to grill things, and I probably could use it in the winter, but I don't know, habits, right? So what I have on there is sliced polenta and sliced white potatoes, and they are not russet potatoes but yellow potatoes, and I would either use yellow or red here because they stay, they have a waxy texture and they hold together better when sliced after cooking. Russet are more like fluffy and powdery, and they tend to fall apart. So if you want a potato to hold its shape, go with a red potato or Yukon Gold, one of those waxy type potatoes. So I actually parboiled these potatoes, and did I do them in the Instant Pot? No, I did them stovetop. And just until they were almost like just fork tender, and then I let them cool and I stored them in the fridge. So I had extra. I mean, I used some the other night, and now I'm using them again tonight. So I have more on the plate here, and that's extra polenta and potatoes. And so I just wanted to show you them grilling up. I'm going to get tongs and see if they're ready to turn. And what I like to do is actually put the lid down on the grill and just give it a little pressure. That makes some grill marks. So while that's doing its job, I'll actually talk about the salad. So I put together a bean-based salad, and what I used was a can of kidney beans, a can of pinto beans, avocado, frozen corn, and I just soaked the frozen corn in boiling water. I do this all the time, drained it off, and added that, and chopped cucumber, chopped red pepper, and then I added some like store-bought fresh salsa, which I really, really like. And this one is, let's see, there's quite a few different brands. This is the one I used. And I use mild because we don't like it too spicy, but you could get whatever you want. And I used this entire container in this particular salad because it's a good hearty sized batch. And I also had some leftover brown lentils from, sorry, there's a dog barking next door, so sorry if you hear that in the background, but the brown lentils from Trader Joe's that are in the refrigerated section, and they're pre-cooked, and I had some of those left over in the fridge, so I just tossed those in. And then I added some lime juice. I have another lime there in case we need more, and I may season it with a little bit of salt, but I'm going to just see how it tastes because there might be enough from the salsa. If I had some cilantro, I'd throw that in there too. And you could add some other spices like cumin or allspice, or just if you're using allspice, just a tiny bit. But whatever you want to like bump it up. A little chipotle hot sauce would be good. So that's going to be like our, part of our meal. I plan to serve it on some romaine, but I'm going to make one of my creamy dressings, and I'm deciding whether to make my Caesar or the lemon thyme caper from my ebook, which is really, really good. It's got fresh thyme in it and some capers, and it's lemony and creamy and yummy. But anyhow, so I have the cashews soaking, and I actually just now throw them in the Blendtec with hot water, And because I'm going to use the Blendtec, so I just figure why dirty another pot, another bowl. And this is the twister jar, which I use all the time, for dressing, sauces, small batches of things, you know, like chia puddings, that kind of thing. It's the best. I love it. And so, yeah, I'm going to let them soak a little longer, drain them off, store some extra in the fridge because I have a lot soaking. And if I don't use them right away, I will also freeze them. I do that all the time. And then, oh, I should show you the polenta I use. So on the grill is the polenta. Okay, I'm going to give this a turn now. So I just seasoned it with a little bit of salt, and it's getting some, the polenta takes longer to get grill marks than the potatoes. See, the potatoes are starting to show some grill marks. And they're so simple, and it's really tasty. And I made these the other night, and my older daughter said it was her favorite way to enjoy potatoes now. So that was kind of surprising. There you go. See, they're getting some grill marks. The polenta takes a little longer. When you slice it, it's quite firm, and then when the heat touches it, it kind of softens again. So it just takes a little time. And it also goes a deeper yellow. And I love this sliced polenta. If you are familiar with my books, I make polenta croutons and even like polenta fries sometimes. So here's one of the brands. So this is in the US. It's the Trader Joe's organic polenta. And this just has the cornmeal and sea salt, I think. There's no herbs or anything in it, which I prefer. And it's so convenient. The kids love this. I was thinking about doing both tubes because for our family with the 3 kids, we would easily eat the 2 packages. But because I have the potatoes as well, I'm not going to make them. And they're probably going to complain. They're probably going to say they want more anyhow. Because I have what's here, and then I have a little more still to grill on the plate. And yeah, so I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'm going to serve it up on some romaine with the creamy dressing, and then the bean salad either on top of the romaine or just on the side, and all of this, and that's going to be dinner. And I do variations on this. I think, you know, it's about having some easy things on hand, like having some prepared salsa, having the polenta, having some canned beans, soaking some cashews in advance, that kind of thing. And then you can bring a meal together really quickly. So anyhow, I thought I'd just throw this together. Maybe you guys will find it useful. I hope so. And if you do, let me know. I'll share another one sometime soon. And sorry if the camera's shaking a little bit while I do this. I'm just, like I said, winging it. And that's it for now. Oh, and this is where I store my raw cashews. I buy the Parnuche dates are my favorite dates to use in recipes because they're really soft and they're not expensive. And you can get them at many stores, Walmart, all kinds of places. And then when I am finished with the dates, I just wash up the containers and store raw cashews in there, and nuts and other seeds and whatever I'm using. So that's it, all for now, and I'll be back hopefully soon. Take care. I'll leave some notes in the description of the video so you can yeah, follow up on any of these items and links, and I'll add some links to my blog for the recipes that I mentioned. Did I mention a recipe? I think so. Okay, all for now. Bye-bye.